Let's make sourdough bread using fresh milled flour. What I'm starting with here is 675 grams of water. I added 250 grams of starter, 25 grams of oil that makes my fresh milled flour bread a little bit softer, 60 grams of honey, 900 grams of fresh milled hard red wheat, that's our favorite to use in our house, and 24 grams of salt. And then I mix that all together and let it rest anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. And then I come and I do my first set of stretch and folds, which you can tell the dough has not really come together yet. That's why stretch and folds are important, especially with fresh milled flour. But as you go along and let it rest 30 minutes in between each stretch and fold, the dough comes more together and becomes more soft and pliable and stretches a little bit better. I let that rest overnight and the next day come, and I always do at least 2 loaves at a time. So here I'm splitting that in half, and then I'm shaping each loaf separately, and then I'm going to let that rest for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and reshape again. Now after the second rise, I'm going to put it in loaf pans lined with parchment paper. I'm going to wrap that in plastic baggies and they go into the fridge until later that night for me to bake them. Now I've let my oven preheat at 500 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes, and I'm just doing a simple score. That's mostly what I do these days. I cover it with tin foil to not let the top get brown too quickly, and I put it in the oven. I reduce the temperature to 450, and I bake for 40 minutes with the tin foil on top. Then I remove the tin foil, finish baking for an additional 10 minutes. And here we have our finished loaves. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Give me a like if it was.